Alright, I think we have a private game going, so we're rolling like straight away here. Someone tell me, make sure you can hear my voice, but we actually have two streams going on right now, two Bedrock games at the same time. I'm doing one and Juan is doing one. I know I said it's starting soon, but I'm gonna stop starting soon and just go into pause here. Because we have a private game already started. So this one, you can see in the title, this is, if I can say my own title, is Hashira, and then I have no idea how to say this name. Hashira versus Michana, I'm gonna say, or Michana. The second word of that second name, I'm not gonna even try because I don't know how to pronounce that. Let me pull up the table so we can see a little bit. Pull up our league table. We're still in our first Bedrock round. This whole week's gonna have a ton of games on the weekend. I think I've done every game so far. That's funny. This is gonna be our fourth Bedrock game. But we have Juan as well. Juan is doing two other teams. I think that's Dinosaur Roar and Dragons who are playing. So they'll both not gonna play each other in the second round, but they'll both play in the first round. One winner, right? Got half our members in this one. This will be interesting because there's my stream and there's Juan's stream. I'm curious which matchup here people want to gravitate to. If my game ends quicker, then I will switch over to the other one, kind of steal some of Juan's thunder, but it just depends what happens. This is nice. There's like a meet and greet going on in this in this lobby. I can't show you guys till we have all 8 people in here because of the private game, but I like it. Positivity is good. Oh, it's because that one of the members of this team is on, or at least back in the day, there was a little clan on Java where all their names ended with T. It was like X at the beginning, and their name ended with T and an underscore, I think. And one of those people is a Bedrock player now, apparently. I like it. Alright, we got all 8 people in here. Now let me... Gameplay. Yes. Score on the top should be all good, everything like that. Oh, there's not confidence there. That's not good. Is that a Ronaldo skin? Oh, they're like matching. Okay, well these guys are matching with like the Easter skins. I like that. And then here there's a this is Ronaldo. That's I show speed. This is the absolute cinema one. I don't know which one this one is. I'm not familiar. Oh, it's the Clash Royale dude laughing. Oh, I should have gotten that earlier. If I had to pick a team based on the skins, it would be these guys. I think they are Hashira, but I'd have to check to be sure. Yeah, so the team with the crazy skins is Hashira. I like them. All I want for Christmas, though, is a 1-1, right? Someone win the first game and then lose the second game so we can see a game 3. Give me a full set. Should be starting this game pretty soon now because we have all 8 people in. First game takes a minute, though. I gotta make sure everyone's ready. People have a lot of trouble getting on the right team, too. Like, you'd be shocked how much time it takes for people to click the button to join the team they're actually on. First map is going to be, you can see in the top right, it's going to be Beach. Beach, I say this all the time, is my favorite map for competitive just because of how small and simple it is. I'm going to have to mute myself real quick because my headset's going to die, so hopefully nothing crazy happens in the next 2 seconds. Alright, swap the battery out, should be all good. Steel Series, my beloved. Looks like we're about to get started. You look at the chat. Thunder says starting soon. Bless up, Thunder. I didn't know you could do wings like that on Bedrock. That's interesting. Alright, getting into game one. Gonna have over here, this is Michana on the blue side, and then Hashira over here on the orange. Beach is actually a pretty long map to get to mid compared to stuff like Royalty and Palace. You see, they go with the double kit over there. Looks like same thing on both sides. Both get to mid around the same time. There's going to be 2 members of Hashira mid versus 1 for Michana, though, for blue. So you do see they go and try to steal the gold there. Pixelman over here does at least pretend like he's going to go for a fight, but runs back. Would be not smart for the initial rusher to go for a fight, because obviously people are going to come in with gear. Gear is not really that expensive to get here. Now this is interesting. I'm not sure why you would drop the emerald back to the person with gear and then keep the person without gear at mid. That feels like a bit of a strategical error there. I'm not the player though. Maybe Pixelman is just that good. And then they go deliver them gear. Alright, I like that. That's funny. See, this gear is not dyed for... Oh, there it goes. Tries its best. I think gear undies itself. Same thing with blocks now. That was a change made a while ago. Little fight there. You can see we have some gear already. This is an iron sword and a couple pieces of iron armor, so this, especially with a combo like that, is not going to go super well. Pixelman's building out a little bit. Going to start a nice bridge. This is the person who got gear delivered to them. I would be astounded if they had a diamond pickaxe. Like, completely shocked. Ali T over here is going to be, I don't know if it's Ali or Ali, but this person is going to have pretty free reign over mid because no one's really going to be able to fight them. Now, it doesn't last forever because they don't have that crazy gear, right? You can get that amount of gold and diamonds just by one sweep through mid, but at least for the time being. We have 2 members over here of Michana who are over the bed. I don't know what's going to happen, though. I'm sure someone's making fun of me for I'm pronouncing this. I try my best, but I don't speak every language, unfortunately. I pinky promise I'm doing my very best here. The Ali T comes back, which, I mean, it's good at least. Oh, but there are 3 members over here. I wasn't looking at the one who built over. You see in the chat. There were 2, actually. They get the egg and they get 2 kills, so... I was spectating the wrong side. I kind of had a 50-50 guess there, and I went the wrong way, but... Egg break. Voke the Great over here is getting outmatched. It's a 4v2. It's 2v2 at this island, but reinforcements are arriving. Not that it seems like they're needed. Nice little combo off the edge. They'll begin one. So similar to what happens a lot with kind of outmatches like this, it wasn't a complete destructive game. You know, like both teams got to mid, they both were able to get back, get obsidian, but outside of that, that was pretty one-sided. Now, if there is going to be a match that's one-sided and quick like that, it will be Beach, because Beach is just so fast to move around in. But the flip side of that is when you go on to another map, and I can see what our next map is going to be. If I knew how to look at this properly. So the map is Palace. And the map after that is Food, which you don't usually see food, so that'll be interesting. I think food usually gets banned out. Alright, second game here coming up. Palace game. Let me also fix this. Hashira. Score. 1. There you go. Alright. Same thing here. We're going to get everyone in and then I'll unpause. But yeah, that first game, pretty dominating. You know, I said at the beginning, I really want to see a set 3, but these early games, oftentimes it is a pretty big outmatch, which is what you saw there in the first game. Because that team that, or that little squad of two that broke the egg, on the side of, or they were on the side of Hashira. They didn't really have any gear advantage or anything. They just kind of came in, went with the 2v2, won, and then killed everyone else, right? That was like a leather armor wood sword battle, and they just flat out won the PvP. It's not impossible to come back from something like that, but you have to play with a lot of strategy, right? If you're gonna play against a team who at least that game can outmatch you to that level in just raw fighting. See what happens. I can't do the no blocks, that's sad. I like have them off for some reason, I don't know. Alright, got one team in here, Shira's back. I know the performance thing, but man, I wish I could have my cape on CubeCraft. I feel like I look a little silly without it. Hashira's like all lined up for the screenshot again with their with their meme skins. Oh god. Alright, everyone is in here. Now it is a best of 3, so if Hashira were to also win this game, it'd be over. Straight up. Like I said, I hope for that not to happen. Be a little bit of a biased host, but can't control these things, can we? Nice little politeness in the chat. I like it. It's like the good old days with the GLHF. Alright, so you can see Palace obviously compared to Beach, we're looking at a lot bigger of a mid, a lot, you can sneak around mid a lot more, but really relative to other maps, it's still not that bad. I want to see Food because Food is very unique. Food actually plays a lot differently than any other competitive map in terms of how the mid works. Similar kind of start here where we're both just minding our own business. It's Prixelman and Ali T. I'm pretty sure that's who it was last time. Prixelman not contesting the mid though. I'm actually surprised Ali didn't just go for the second gold gen there because it wasn't contested, but they let it be contested. Ali T is going to go back to base, probably be the one to buy Obsidian. Going to switch off with, I don't know, this is like the word bounty. Oh, it's an L. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that name, but I can try my best. Similar kind of thing where Prixelman's going to give the items to someone else and then stay at mid. Just the same thing I did last time. I don't know how much that makes sense with the. I guess if he's going to be given gear, it's fine, but feels a little awkward. This time the gear didn't actually switch colors properly, so it's just a regular leather. Some games we do have the player list, but it's not always, I could put like the entire player list in the description, but there are, teams can have like 7, 8 players, and I don't know which ones are actually going to be the ones playing. Ali T, you just see Flash it has a diamond sword there, so that's going to be a very meaningful if they get that out. I'm not sure what's going on with the armor not following the legs here. I haven't seen that one before. Still some diamonds here just chilling too. Someone should probably pick those up. Be like, no one wants to fight this person over here because the impact of a diamond sword you're going to have against leather is pretty humongous. Oh, he doesn't end up going back though. Prixode gets the egg up here. Didn't see them come, but they show with them pickaxe get the egg just like that. This is dangerous now for Hashira. Any death is permanent. Ali over here does have like, full iron. That's going to be helpful, but you're at the point now where anytime you run across a bridge, it's going to be scary. Does get back to mid. Lazy Pixo is slowly following with the diamond pickaxe. Like this is, this you'd have to, I don't know how to say this name either. HUF over here, the member of Blue, would have to destroy in that fight to have any chance because the difference between the swords is the most meaningful thing for sure. two members go down over there. I would expect there to be someone on this egg with that kill, but there is not. So, I mean, the gear difference is pretty dramatic right now, right? This is not an easy game by any means, but egg advantage. Egg advantage is big. Hashira has to play legit now. You know, you make a misstep, you fall in the void, your team's down 4-3. Maybe it will be a little closer than I thought it would be. LAT, though, is just running mid right now. Something interesting, something pretty important actually, is whether there is a gen on the side of Michana over here. Because if they have a gen, and they do, they have level 3, so they'll be able to compete, right? If they hadn't bought a gen, if they had bought like a single diamond sword or something instead, it would be really bad because they would just be walled out of mid permanently, basically. But as it is, they'll be able to grab gear and compete. Mid has better gens, but not by that much. In this fight, again, the diamond sword, you know, Hoof over here is not even full iron. And there's going to be another member of Hashira goes up as well. So you're not going to win this fight, but you're buying your teammates time. Right? Any time that orange is not on your egg right now is good because you're equalizing the gear. Hashira might still be gaining diamonds a little quicker than you because they have both gens at mid here, but once you have iron and diamond, like iron armor, diamond sword, the gear diff isn't as major, right? Like there's a bigger gap between that and higher level gear, right? We're talking about like sharp swords or diamond armor. Pearls are another thing when you have no egg, but like no one in this game has a pearl yet. This is who you'd focus, right? I don't know, EO over here, you only, because they don't have the same level armor. You can see they are getting focused. They're getting basically 3v1. I'm not sure where LAT went. They were back. This one's gonna build up. All 4 members are right here, so no one's going for an egg or anything secretive like that. There's something you can do, you know, you can't do something like this on beach, but you're on palace, the map is so much bigger. You say, hey, I'm gonna run on top of the mid, try to avoid you. And because Bedrock bridging is as nuts as it is, they can just get straight to the egg. And I would expect them, honestly, probably to get the egg here, just because Ali probably has a higher level pickaxe than the regular one. If they have the regular pickaxe, it'll be close. Like, they wouldn't get it with the regular pickaxe, but I guess they didn't have one. Like, they could have just sprint built and dropped if they had, like, a 25 or 40 diamond pickaxe, but the way they played this makes it seem like they're going to try to get kills instead. So this is it. This is going to be a brawl right here. I like it. The only down here is trying to get up and struggling a little bit. Quick kill there. Spark is going to go down pretty quick too, just because the armor doesn't work and they just got combo destroyed. Light blue did get their egg broken over there, and we have Spark unfortunately goes down right as the egg gets broken. Folk the Great goes down. Well, it's now 4v2, and now at this point it's going to be rough because there's 4v2. Our one over here had those leather boots, no longer has those leather boots on. Pixelman might be able to pull some magic, go run off the bridge, try to knock every member of the opposing team off, but I think that would be a struggle. And they do go down. That game was better. You know, they got egg, made them think a little bit, but end of the day, gonna be 2-0. I will real quick update my own score just so you can see it. Oh, I'm in an EggWars game. No, I don't want to play an EggWars game. Alright. So Hashira 2-0. Hashira, congratulations. They're going to go on and win that game. Let me see where they are on our thing here. Hashira is going to play either Paragon or Team Lagcraft, who will play later this week. They'll play the winner of that game. Now, what I want to check out is actually there's another game going on right now that I wonder if I can sneak into. Because I want to watch the other game. Because those were very quick. So this match I have the players up for is over. And the second match is actually it's only 1-0 right now. So that means that game took a long time. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hop into the other one, and we're gonna have a little competing stream with Juan's stream over there. wonder how that stream is doing. Take a look at that one. Oh, I'm sad. I got the less competitive game. It's okay though. We get to watch game 2 of this one. Maybe game 3. Gonna be a party. One, two, three. There are like 6 of us in this game right now. There's gonna be no funny business in this game. There's like as many of us as there are players. If you want to see the first game of my title's gonna be wrong now. The teams that are playing in this match are Dinosaur Roar and Dragons. You want to see the first game of that game? There's another stream up right now as Wands. But I want to hang out and watch the second game. If I look at the score right now, it is Orange is up 1. Now who is Orange? Orange is Dinosaur Roar. Okay, so Dinosaur Roar 1, Dragon 0. Got everyone up in here. I should really like hop in a call with Juan and we can double commentate this one, but we do not have time to set that up right now. I'll probably cut it after this one and just go hop in Juan's stream, but I want to watch this one for myself. I'm a greedy little man. Second map's on beach. Oh, this is great too. I love beach. Two armorless over here at the beginning. It's the same thing for both teams because of the long map like you saw last time. Armor gets here a lot quicker than the last games though. Be 2v2 at mid in terms of actual armor, which happens, right? Because there are 2 people who stayed back are the ones who hung out and got armor. Super great combo there. I was gonna call this person King, but I think there's 2 people named King on their team. Clutch too. I mean, you're in a 2v1 because your teammate died, but that was pretty impressive. The combo and the clutch there was solid. Alright, I don't want to actually steal Juan's viewers, so I'm going to end mine. And I'm going to point you guys over to not the private game code, but I'm going to point you over here.